Oh, they said yeah, they were gonna open because it's the holidays. Because everybody travels around this time. A lot of people. I gotta drive all the way back to Jersey, but I'm driving, so I'm okay. I'm not taking it.
Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, guys? So, I just wanted to say that I'm going to try to start some of this unique live format. See if it's fun and see if it gets any traction. Right? Like, prove me wrong. I want to bring some kind of a debating style over to TikTok. I mean, from TikTok, you know how TikTok you can have a conversation or debate or whatever on TikTok live. I figured I want to bring it over to YouTube. See if there's any traction on YouTube with it. So again, bringing some kind of conversation, some kind of a, I don't know, idea. I think be an interesting conversation topic, which is I honestly believe that Western women should just stay single, right? I think Goldman Sachs did a study a while ago that said about 45% of women will be single and childless by 2030, and I think that's a good thing. I think Western modern women, right? So it's very distinct. Western modern women should stay single. These are women that are miserable, right? These women are miserable. These women are illogical. They're not, honestly, they're not that smart. They're very emotion based. These are feminists. These are selfish women. They don't have relationship skills. These women are incompatible to be in relationships. Modern day Western women are incompatible to be in relationships. They are just not good partners. They're not good partners. A lot of these, in my opinion, okay, women have changed, but they changed for the worse. While men have men have gotten better, in my opinion. Men have gotten better, in my opinion. Men have become better partners in the sense that not all men, of course, not all men, but I think a lot of men have adapted. So there has been studies where more and more men are being active in childcare, right? So they're taking care of their kids. More and more men are active in, domestic work. So men are cooking, men are cleaning, men are contributing more than just finances. So more and more men are adapting. They're changing to be better men. What's up? What's up, my brother? Roar. What's up? What's up? No. Seeing if anyone agrees with me. Seeing anyone disagrees with me. Like I said, we need to promote modern Western women to stay single forever. I think modern Western women are incompatible to being in a long-term relationship. And there's a study. There's a study a while back. You guys could Google it. Fact check me. There's a study a while back that women get bored easier in long-term relationships. So women, in my opinion, modern day women are not fit to be in long-term relationships. That's why you see the marriage rates, right? You see the high divorce rates. You see high divorce rates. You see low marriage rates. Right? I don't disagree, but I'm not gonna act like you are the kind of specimen I'll suggest any woman to procreate with. No offense. Hey, bro, like seriously, like I'll say this. What makes a man worthy to procreate with? If you're saying looks, if you're saying superficial qualities, then hey, it is what it is. This is the problem where we have women are very they emphasize superficial qualities over everything else. More women care about looks, more women care about height, more women care about the level of wealth you have. Okay, instead of stability, women don't really care about stability. Women don't really care about character. Women don't really care about morality. I mean, once they date the better looking man, the top 20% of men, now after they got that man, now they care about his morality, his character, his personality, right? And that's the thing where it shows you that women are messed up, right? Women don't understand what it takes to be in a long-term relationship, not anymore. So women don't have the same values anymore. What makes it an incel? I've never said that I have a problem with finding women, right? So again, I'm not celibate by choice, right? I'm not. So that is weird. No offense at all. Are you gay? Are you gay by chance? Does it? Here's the thing. If whether I'm not, I do have kids, and I've been in long-term relationships with only women. But here's the thing. I'll say this. I hate the thing where whatever my sexuality is, does that make it where my words are less of an impact? I mean, I always say this. It's a woman. It's women's ideology where they attack the person, not the words. So this is the problem with we have where how about talk about the topic, talk about the words, right? Because then you cannot really. It shows you that you have weak ideology. You have weak ideology, weak mindset. All right, you're showing us all how retarded you are. Please tell me how. Please tell me how. I mean, literally nothing you said really show it. Just let him have his opinion. I mean, yes, it's an opinion, right? Again, it's only an opinion, right? I mean, this is why I'm creating a dialogue. If you have a opposing opinion, cool, right? But if you don't, okay, I mean, that's fine too. But a lot of people don't have a good opposing opinion. You are definitely right. There's really no argument. Yeah, so I mean, like I said, what's up everyone? Yeah, Nancy, you know, this is the thing where Nancy Tong said it, right? True, I am right now. This is the thing. It's not that I'm saying this to say that, oh, women are terrible, right? Women are terrible and they need to be single. No, I think modern day Western women, they're not in the mindset. They don't have the, I don't know, personality, the moralities, the upbringing to be, right to be in a relationship, right? At least not with a long-term relationship with men. Okay. Now, this is why we're seeing the growing, population in situationships, right? We see situationships. We hear, I believe women have pushed and created hookup culture, right? Situationships have come out since feminism. Hookup culture has come out since feminism. Rosters, come out since feminism. We see all these little things that came out pretty much in to counter, right, long-term monogamous relationships, which actually show you more evidence that women, which is the backbone of modern day relationships, they have changed it. Women don't fit long-term monogamous relationship anymore. You see like pushing of polyamory relationships. You see the pushing of non-ethical monogamy. Like you've seen all these things coming out. And again, XY, yeah, I think modern day men, they are. One, a lot of men are still traditional, right? Still have traditional values. They want to provide and protect. Also, a lot of men have changed, right? A lot of men have adapted. So we have seen their statistics, their stats. There are studies where more and more men are active in their children's lives. So more and more men are being good fathers. You can see it, right? Single father households statistically produce more well-rounded adults. We also see there's studies that men are active in domestic work, right? More and more men are active in domestic work. So they're taking up, all the things that women have complained about. Also, more and more men are growing and becoming more emotionally intelligent. They're not as, like our fathers, our grandfathers, and all that shit like that. Men have changed. Women, they haven't changed to be better in a relationship. Women have changed to be worse in relationships, at least for other men. Birds aren't real. First time in years men haven't been called to war. Yeah, I guess, yeah. Water is imaginary. Oxygen is created by the... Okay. I hope you have a great day, brother. God is great. Yeah, okay. Can't even see the statement, brother. Check the statement. I mean, the statement should be the title of the stream as well, okay? Yeah, I think, to be honest, I think women, modern day Western women, should be single forever, right? I think modern day Western women should focus on themselves, right? You hear this, right? This term happily single, that's women. Women are putting out that propaganda. Women are putting that that message out. Strong, independent, you don't need no man, right? Women are happily single. Well, men aren't out here saying that, okay? And you can see the older women are promoting that, right? Older women, like the recent thing, I don't know about you guys, right? UK Vogue just said, they did an article of boyfriends are embarrassing. It's like every time you see it, right? When women have kind of conversations, they talk about how really having a man is embarrassing. Having a man is not a good thing. So you see the push of women talking about you're better off single, which this is a thing where, okay, fine. If women are better off single, I promote it. Women haven't had to change for the world. The world has changed for them. Yes, the world has changed. This is the thing. The world has changed for women, yet you would think that relationships would get better, but it's gotten worse over years, right? Marriage rates has declined. Divorce rates have increased. Childlessness have increased. The child rate has decreased. It's like you see all the things where the world has changed to fit women's ideology, to fit women's wants and desires, yet, women are still getting less results, right? There's less, women are getting not good results, and I honestly think that things are messed up. Don't you think that's because you men haven't leveled up to meet our standards? But here's the thing, okay? XY, here's the thing. What do you mean by leveling up, right? Because I've said this before. Men are increasing in, being more domestic, right? Men are more cooking and cleaning, contributing to domestic work. Men are doing better than ever of taking care of their children, taking care of kids. So men are doing the things that women have said that men lacked, right? Domestic work. Men have been taking up of that. Those men have been taught or being caring about being more better in domestic work. Men have pushed and adapted to be better fathers, to be better present in their children's life. Men have honestly been better now, emotionally intelligent. But what do you mean by up your standards, right? Usually, like, it's money, right? That's what women mean by standards, money, right? Because again, like I said, I give you examples of men compensating for the other things that women in the past have said men were lacking, right? Women in the past have said these are the things men were lacking. Women didn't say men were lacking money. But now that men have been, in my honest opinion, achieving these things that women said they're lacking, now women are saying men are lacking other things. That's also a problem, right? Where women want perfect men. He has to have all these things plus all these things. This is why women, honestly, should be single, because they're delusional. Women want perfection. Women want the perfect man. And that is idiotic. That is ridiculous. Yeah, I mean, again, I'm not saying it in a way that's hurtful, right? I'm not saying in a way that it's like I'm trying to be mean. I'm more saying that I think with modern day women ideology, how women are now, they have become, honestly, the men that they wanted, right? Women have become the men that they wanted, and the men that are now, they don't want. So to be honest, I think women are better off focusing on themselves, right? Focus on themselves, focus on their own happiness, focusing on their friendships, focusing on traveling. Women, in my honest opinion, modern Western women are unfit to be in long-term relationships with men. That's my thing. You really think women are delusional? I do. I do think women are delusional, right? To want perfect men, to always up your standards, right? To think that, okay, there's no good men out there. It's like, there's a laundry list of, I think women are delusional. Available, protectors, breadwinners, 50-50, all while you still are working on yourself. It's like, that's the thing. Women want the perfect man. And again, I get it. You know, who doesn't want perfection? But I think it's idiotic, right? I think that's delusional. To want perfection is delusional. I'm lacking the knowing of what the hell you are talking about. Circles are... This is what I'm talking about, right? If you could read that, that's what I'm talking about. That's the main crux of my conversation today, right? So what you think about all other women. Here's the thing, okay? This is why I say the world is bigger, right? The world is bigger than Western women. I say modern Western women, right? That's the thing. Modern Western women, okay? The world is bigger. There's women out there that's traditional. There's women out there that actually want men. There's women out there that will actually not desire perfect men, right? He doesn't have to be top tier good looking. He doesn't have to be top tier height. He doesn't have to make top tier money. He doesn't have to be, I don't know, the most emotionally intelligent man. He doesn't have to be the most domesticated man. He doesn't have to be the best in everything, right? He doesn't have to have everything, right? He doesn't have to all these traits all in one man. That's the thing I'm talking about. I don't know if I could. This is the first time, right? This is the first time I'm doing this, right? So, first time I'm doing this. I don't know how I could open up. Could I do that? Sorry about that. It went weird. It went weird right there. I don't know why. Again, I don't know how to open up. You think any women hearing this would think, wow, I think he's right and I want to date him. Yo, literally, like, you can see, right? You said, do you think any woman hearing this would think, wow, I think he's right. I want to date him. No, you're literally pushing women away. I'm literally saying women should stop dating. I'm not asking women to date me, all right? This ain't the point of the stream. This is not point of the stream. I'm not asking, I'm not begging, I'm not telling women to date me. That's not the point of the stream. I'm literally saying that I think women should stay single, right? Well, I'm on the phone, right? I'm just this is not a, if you guys don't want, right? This is just, I'm just trying this out. I'm just playing around with this. If you guys subscribe if you guys want to debate, right? I'm definitely down for it. I'm definitely down for a not today because I'm trying this out. I'm testing this out, Please subscribe if you guys want to have a future dialogue. I'm really down for it, right? So, yeah. Children deserve to have both parents, and I'll imagine or hope they're sane enough to be able to raise a child if they desire one. Here's the thing, right? Kotzi. The problem is that we have a single mother epidemic, right? We have a high divorce rate. So really, yes, children deserve both parents. But again, we have a high divorce rate. We have a high single mother's rate. That is the problem, right? We have people choosing, in my opinion, women choosing to give their bodies to men that they don't see for the long term. We have women choosing to marry men that they can't be with long term. We have women choosing to give children to men they can't be with long term. Autistic, I guess. So you're gay, or what's your dating situation? Right? I mean, I don't want to, because again, I could probably say, one, I'm focusing on myself, right? Focusing on myself. Two, I say this: travel the world, right? Travel the world. There's women all over the world, right? Why must you only date women in the women in the West? Travel, right? So you don't have to, be confined to only America, only the UK, whatever, right? You can travel the world, right? Travel the world. There's women all over the place. Again, this is why I say modern Western women, all right? But it's like, if she's not a modern, if she doesn't have modern ideology, then doesn't necessarily apply. If she's not a Western woman, right, modern Western ideology, then it might not apply. Would rather not have a single parent epidemic, but yes, it happens. Again, see, that's the thing. I agree. I mean, I'm not saying, oh, we could eliminate or single parents would disappear. No, but we have a huge problem. We have a huge problem in single parenthood. We have a huge problem in it. Monkey, what's up? What's up? I love music, bro. You 30. Next time, don't dye your hair. Hey, I mean, I was bored, so I just, I felt like doing it. Really, I don't know. Because I'm doing this on my phone, right? I'm doing this on my phone. I didn't know we could. Again, this is like I'm doing this on the fly. I wanted to try this out, see if I can get some traction with it. There's a zit on your forehead. No, it's a mole. It's a mole. It's like it's like, could you stick to the topic? It's like, what's the point of like going after my looks? Does it make your logic correct? So you want all trad wives again, right? It's not even trad wives, right? It's not even trad wives, because here's the thing. It's not even about trad wife. You don't even necessarily think about traditional, right? Not even, let's say, modern women, right? Non-traditional women. Even they are having problems in the dating market, okay? Even non-traditional women are having problems in the dating market. Because here's the thing, guess what? They don't even want 50-50 men, right? They still want provider men. So really, it's like, okay, when I say non-traditional, I mean, because again, men are breaking the mold. Men are not trying to be traditional. Yet women don't even want those men. Women don't even desire the men that are, let's say, more emotionally intelligent, not as, old school masculine, not men that promote 50-50, relationships. Women still desire, oh man, you got to pay for dates. You got to, provide and protect. Well, then what are you, traditional or not? Well, if the topic is whack, then, freedom to leave, right? You have the freedom to leave. You got no points. Literally, I've been saying a whole bunch of points. Not a single thing you could you could change. Talk about Pokemon, bro. You know nothing about dating. When was your last relationship? My last relationship was about 3 years ago. Baby mama. It is what it is. I'm not saying I have a perfect dating life or dating history, right? But it's, again, right? Whether I, whether my dating history is terrible or not, I'm not coming to this, right, with anger because my dating history was bad, right? I'm not coming into this with anger that my dating history is bad. So I think that's a little bit, what would I say? It don't make sense, right? Because like I said, it's not because of my dating history. Trust me, there's tutorials on YouTube. Give us a chance to call. I know. I mean, let me see. I do want it. I do want it. Let me see. No, you're right. I would like to call. I would like people to call in. I mean, yeah, you're right. I want to give people the chance to give their opinion. I don't know. Shoot. Again, excuse me. Like, this is the first time I'm doing this, so I don't really, I don't really know how, if I'm doing it, all these things. Yeah. This is the first time I'm doing this, right? What? Okay. What about it? I don't make sense. You need a girl, bro. She would probably help you fix those eyebrows, bro. Like, this is a thing where it's ridiculous. Next time, right? Oh yeah. Next time. Yeah. Thanks. I'll remember that for a future reference. Men want to provide just as much as women want it, bro. Nothing is wrong with it. And I agree. I'm not saying that women don't want, men to provide, right? And there's nothing wrong with it. I'm not saying that. But again, the problem is modern Western women. You want a man to provide, right? You want a traditional man. But again, you are not a traditional woman. That's the duality. That's the hypocrisy. How can you want a man to do traditional roles, yet you are not traditional yourself? That's the point. What am I meant to be proving you wrong? Your big nog is, bro. You could look. You could look at the title of the stream. I mean, you just come in. So I've shown it plenty of times. As a man, it feels good to provide, and I agree, yo. UFO, I agree. It does. Again, men do enjoy to provide. But again, why would you provide for a woman that don't want you to? Or a woman that will give you all the responsibility, none of the authority? Why would you provide for that? Right? Why would you provide for women that honestly don't think you're good enough? That would divorce you, right? 50%, we have a 50% divorce rate. Define traditional women. Well, here's the thing, okay? We believe a traditional man is provide and protect. That's a traditional man. Traditional woman is to follow a man's lead. Very basic, okay? Follow a man's lead. He's the head of the household. She's, at the end of the day, cooking, cleaning, taking her duties are the household. Now, I'm not saying that I'm promoting that, but I'm saying if you are traditional, why do you not follow traditional ideology? Again, a woman that, ban the Jershim Jack dude. Yeah, I don't really know. Yeah, I put him on timeout. It's okay to have a discussion about dating, but again, nothing I said was hateful, right? Please tell me. I didn't say nothing to be hateful, right? Again, my content, I'm not trying to be hateful at all. Again, yeah, I'm trying to have a discussion, okay? That's my thing. No hate whatsoever. No, I'm not spewing no hate towards women. That's not my goal, right? Not my goal to be hateful towards women. I just feel like women, right here, modern Western women, are fighting against a duality, right? Women, personal opinion, women are biologically, or I don't know, mindset-wise, want a traditional man, right? Modern Western women, they want a traditional man, yet they cannot be traditional themselves. It's counterintuitive, counteracting to be a modern Western woman that is traditional, right? Because then if you're traditional, you're not really modern. So that's my point. That's my thing where I said, right? Yeah. Yeah. I'm not pushing. If he was, I didn't. Yeah. If he was being misogynistic, I'm not. That's not cool. We don't need to spread hate, but we're just talking about the topic, right? That's my thing. Because you can also hear this, right? I mean, you see it on TikTok. Where women are pushing other women to be single as well, right? Women are pushing man hating. So imagine this, right? You got a generation of women that are strong, independent. You don't need no man. And then you also have a generation of women that hates men, right? Everything about man is terrible. Anything about men are terrible. Then how can you have women that are mentally capable, right? Mentally capable of being in a long-term relationship with other modern day men? Letting them vote was beginning of the end. Alan, I mean, again, it's like, I meant like giving women the power to do certain things have changed up the course of history, right? Have changed the course of history. I said this where I believe feminism feminism has changed the world for the worse. In my honest opinion, feminism has changed the world for the worse. It hasn't made women's lives better, right? In my honest opinion, it's kind of made women's lives worse. There's a high divorce rate, low marriage rate, low birth rate, high, single mother rate. Women are more depressed than women of the past. That's just women, right? That's just women. Men aren't doing great either. Huh? No, I'm not. I'm definitely not a misogynist. I would not call myself that. Traditional women were loyal. Also think. Yeah, I mean, again, women, they don't have traditional values. Watch how men let women be who they are instead of trying to control them. See how much the success that men have.